Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I thank all of you for your view, and happy birthday to every one of you. Happy Virgo season. I hope it is going to come in and do all the things that it's supposed to do and then some. I know Virgo, you've been gearing up for this time. All right. We're going to see what we got for September for this Virgo season. And yeah, first give it to the Most High with some praise, some prayer. Alrighty, dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Amen again. Okay, Virgos, this is a September read for Virgos. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good of Virgos, please. For Virgos, please show me for September 2022. What is the message for Virgo, please? For Virgo's highest good. Ooh, shoot. See, this is when the cut gotta be shuffled one more time. I'm seeing some anxieties, though. Some Virgos is feeling super guarded. Okay. What's for Virgos, please? Thank you. September 2022. Ooh. Okay. We got this Two of Pentacles. What I love about this Two of Pentacles in this particular deck is because it's this infinity. First of all, the Pentacles is huge. Let me just say that. So it's something major and it's substantial as far as a long term. This is not a idle or small decision. This is something that you're weighing and judging that's going to impact you long term. For Virgo, please. And it's Earth energy as well, which is good. Alrighty. I told you I was seeing some anxieties. Smokey? Really? Jeez. Okay, let me just tell you, I see. First, I'm gonna have to move my coffee. Excuse me. This is just okay. First and foremost, here is definitely saying to relax, relate, and release, and this is oracle energy, and I think this is definitely saying, even when I was saying this is what you're juggling, is something major, and it's something that you really deciding on letting go, that in the past was the challenge, but it was like you didn't want to. It felt as if for some of you held on because it was beneficial, because it was there like in dormant seasons and when things were scarce. It, even if it was crumbs, it still, and I'm not saying it was crumbs, but maybe it was in comparison of what you really needed, because it's showing again this anxiety currently, that what might happen if there's another season of me needing this person, or and I let them go. You know, because even in the past it is love there, but it was more or less of the fact that it was more like because when I see spiteful and delightful, it gives me very Capricorn devil energy. And it just seems as if it was like a codependency in the past where I just felt like it's needed to hold on. Now, currently, where I see as what's coming is it's showing like Aries energy, somebody that's really like, because it's like showing show off, it's about the audience, then it's showing this Ace of Cups. So it's more or less, it's showing, and I was feeling Queens of Wands energy, King of Wands energies, but it's seeming that it's a lot of work with that, you know, because it's a lot of ego, and you know they more concerned of thinking that it's you know what people think of them, or more or less than what the work they need to do to get to their happiness. Now, the extra message that I see here as well, it shows as a reserved energy, right? But trying to preserve this bossy, flossy energy that you're trying to like say, like, listen, it needs to be, you know, toned down a bit, or not trying to say, because I'm seeing from the show off and then the bossy, too flossy, and the energy is not, is a lot, and then I see the love is Gemini energy as far as it being, you know, the choice of deciding on whether or not that type of energy is something you can even or want to invest in, because what you truly feel in your heart chakra, that where you see your future at, you're questioning the loyalty because it's been some betrayal with this Three of Swords. So you're thinking maybe I should just release it all together. Yeah. Now, is, like I said, Gemini's there. So we see November through April, it goes from Scorpio season, so that's from the Death card to the Fool. So even with the Pentacles, the deciding is whether but something to put to end to get to this place so you could take a leap to your new beginning. Yeah, this is Eight of Cups is right after that. Because you invested a lot into it, and now it's just more or less you ready to take control and just take on a new world. And I do see travel there as well, because it shows like a Little Mermaid stepping into a whole new like world, opposite from what she's used to. Gender not, it's just the character in the movie, but it's how it applies to the travel. It's a different environment. Alrighties, let's get some clarification. Come on, cards. Okay, sorry. Some clarification. Oh, again, for so when you say from Scorpio to Fool card, we're gonna say, yeah, you have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. And it could be to the Fool towards the leap, but if you go to where the April at the end of April is Taurus, so you go to what you're committed to. Letting go so you could commit to something more lucrative and in tune to what you deserve and need. You're letting go so you could get what you're supposed to receive. Clarification, please, for Virgo. I love the fact that there's this Ace of Cups. It's coming. I'm going to get some clarification on that. Let's see. Let's get clarification for Virgo, please. Happy birthday season again. Let's see what we have for Virgo, please. For September 2022. September 2022. Here you go. Come on out. Hermit in reverse. Ooh. With the Chariot. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Anything flip? Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Alrighty. Now, it was the challenge in the past when you was holding on to something because you felt, like I said, it was like the spiteful, yet it was like this spiteful, delightful, knowing it wasn't the best thing for you, but it served you in a way where you was okay with it, and to the point where you didn't want to let it go. It shows the Strength was in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Swords upright. Through this dormant, it has to do with this dormant season, to where you felt like, you know, with the Strength in reverse as a clarification on the scared and intimidated, it's a confirmation that, yeah, it was like giving in to the fact that you knew something wasn't, even when you did your research, you knew something that wasn't something you was should even stay connected to. It didn't serve you, you know. Even using your head, knowing like that it was you thinking you needed this because there was nothing else really moving or happening, or your resources was low, or it felt like it came through because nobody else was there, and then it felt like it was anxieties in itself that made you say, like, look, these thoughts is making me act out of character or respond out of character or lower than what I deserve. So it felt like the hermit mode flipped to where the introspective, you're trying to figure things out and get things in order. It's like, you know what, it's time to just get up out this anxiety, this stuck feeling, this feeling as if I'm stuck to something that is feeds a temporary need, where it's showing if you make your own moves to victories, it wouldn't even be to the point where you would be in that situation to even depend on that type of minimal support. You know, it's just to change your whole, you're moving to change the situation, because now it's like, where I see how, oh, it's all about the audience, it's looking like, yeah, it's all about the company you keep. And it's more or less ascending, dropping the sandbags and elevate to another place to where this is not this type of energy to where people to leave you out in the cold, and even when they come through, it's with the bare minimum. You know, it's like coming with a blazer and it's snowing outside. You know, it's like, thank you. But you want to be, it's like more or less seeing that this, with the love that's coming in, it has that type of energy of where you're not in this position of being left out in the cold. You know, you and you're inside, it's solidified, and people looking at you with this, and you're looking at people where things is about passion and purpose, and not about just emotion. Because even somebody is shown here that somebody really didn't have a leg to stand on. They swayed with a wind blow just so they wouldn't have to be burdened. Okay, so I see you here, of course. Shout out to you. Happy birthday again, Leo. You Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces. And what I said, Six of Pentacles in reverse. It wasn't coming together in a way to where it could come together and make something grow, and it was missing ingredients. It wasn't the right temperature. Mother Pluckers was not participating and doing their share. Okay. All right, let's get some advice and some outcomes and clarifications and all that. But I'm going to get the advice and outcome here first. Ooh, Virgo. Advice and outcome, September 2022. Virgo, please. September 2022. And for September for Virgo, please. Advice and outcome for Virgo. Virgo, please. September 2022 for Virgo. Yeah, that anxiety got you moving like, you know what, I'm not going to stay around here for the same thing to keep happening over and over again. I'm going to find out who the heck is returning. Because somebody is. Okay. Virgo, please. September 2022. Ace of Cups is some hand on twice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. These are is this coming a lot? Okay. Somebody is snooping and peeking and prodding. And even with this return, somebody returns because of a lot of love that makes a small effort. You know, because they have an idea, but a plan, but they still choose to. The love is in reverse with the magician here. So even with the lovers in reverse, that's Gemini energy, heavy Virgo here, high priestess in reverse. It just Aries. It just looks as if with this offer is made. Oh, they coming back because somebody chose something else. So now somebody's coming back to make a page offer, okay? But what you move to and what you're manifesting with this magician is in this positive place where it seems to where you're just trying very hard to not burden yourself with somebody who still is giving the energy of a page, meaning not on your level, be like immature, or I might say maybe they're younger than you, but I just see it as being, to me, because it's a return and this behind them is this so much love, but they're showing this page and they're coming back because it was once chose not to come this way. It was chose not to connect with you, but the offer to give back in your good graces, it seems small. Even though they've been in their head and they telling themselves how hard it's been, they're still gonna come like, oh, it's been, like they're willing to gamble again. But I'm make clarification. But where it seems where you're trying to just be as unburdened with the shenanigans as you can be, is showing this high priestess in reverse, meaning you're saying like, it's no secret that going forward that you're aware of all the love you have for them and they have for you. You're aware of who they are and what they do. Yeah, they leave mother pluckers out in the cold. And they juggle. And they don't come together and work together to the place where you're treated in regards of your abundance. They come up short. It seems very unapologetic with it. That's what I'm saying. This comes across like some arrogant, immature energy. Mm-hmm. I'm being nosy. I just want to see something. Yeah. I'm just seeing that, yeah, I think because of the fact that you are aware of what it is and what they do, because they're not showing you anything else to persuade you, it's like you're coming to this place to be like, okay, you can let it go. It seemed like it lost its, all the glow. It's not as amazing anymore. Okay. Look, it's just, there's 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, you know what? Let's get clarification for this advice and outcome for Virgo, please. Clarification, please. Ooh. Look at you right there. Like, I had enough and I seen all I needed to see, and I'm just going to just take the time to focus on my wish fulfillment, because you don't see it for them anymore. Alrighty, clarification, please. And this may not apply to all Virgos, because of course we go through different things, and this may not even, be according to anything that we're going through. But for those who resonate a little something, something, because it's general, I appreciate if you like the video. Thank you for still being here. Okay. Clarification, please. Let's see. Clarification, Miss 8 of Cups in reverse, please. Clarification for Virgo, please. Oh, thank you. Sheesh. It fell. It fell right on top. Yeah, it fell right on the 8 of Cups upright, fell on top of the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it's this back and forth, leave, come back. Yeah, that's what that is. That's somebody that just keep leaving, keep coming back. And with all the love, they just don't have the tact, and diplomacy, because usually the Page of Wands is upright. It's like tact and diplomacy, and they got the heat beneath their feet to get in the streets and get something done. It's kind of like the Fool without jumping off taking a leap. It's more or less the footwork is like you feel like inspired to do the footwork, to get the momentum, get it going, to gear up, And it's even with all this love, it's like the back and forth is because it's like the purpose to really get invested is not there. That's why they come with this Page energy. Clarification, look. Devil in reverse. So they come with this smaller energy because they don't want it to be where, I think the more they invest, the more they get invested. And they're trying to take this baby step it so it don't come across too intense and until I think it's past. Let's see, all of this Ace of Cups here and this here, I think that's, or because of the fact, even with this, it's like they trying to come light, and they don't want to get too intense and jump in and get all invested. Yeah. So here it goes. Thank you. Okay, the 7 of Swords is on the Lovers. Yeah, they chose something else, and they're coming back deceptive. Yeah. They're coming back, but they're not telling you the truth of the matter. And you too busy, I can't even lose sleep over that. I gotta move towards make sense. I had enough anxiety, enough stress over that. And it's more or less what you're manifesting is your priority. You're not trying to be burdened by what they say and what they do and trying to understand why they do what they do. Because you made it clear they didn't give in when they didn't appreciate what was the connection. It was saying that is being said that they didn't give into you what you gave to them, or try to participate in a way that you deserve. And with you consciously taking this lead, but thinking things through, it's about your wish fulfillment. It's not about anything else. Yeah, because even with somebody trying to change their fate by communicating with you, and that's what gets you in your head. For some of you, you're going to be stuck in your head thinking about that. Ooh, but this is your wish fulfillment. You're going to have your wish. Look, you have your Nine of Cups here and the Star here. This is your... You know something big is happening because this Magician is here and your Chariot and all these things that you're doing. You know what's going to happen. And I think this ex that keep going and coming and coming and going, yeah, they know that too. Because the High Priestess came in reverse as well. And I think at one point it was said to you that they know they're better with you. Yeah, here go the Six of Swords in reverse. But some of you are choosing to just say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go through this again. It was too annoying, my friend. It was too much invested and not enough received. And it's taking this inventory of what's going on and how much was what was a liability, what you lost, what you gained. And the introspect has got you moving really quickly out of that. Because you know what you deserve and the bigger, beautiful things that's coming through. Ooh. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Virgo, happy birthday. I'm going to do more reads, as we go, but I want to let you know it's going to be coming up. I'm trying to do as many as I can so I could just upload just in case. But Virgo, happy birthday to you, and let me know how this video worked for you in the comments below. You can like the video, you can subscribe. Either way, thank you. Until next time, love and light.